In this exercise video, I'm going to be showing you how to do a variation of some heel raises called an eccentric heel raise. This is great for people who have Achilles pain, any foot or ankle pain, as well as a progression from double heel raise into a single heel raise. So this is a nice progression for in between those two types of exercises. And this really helps to strengthen the calf muscles in the most challenging part of the heel raise, which is that eccentric lower. In other words, that slow return back to a lengthened position in the muscle. That's the hardest muscle work for any muscle. So what you're going to need is some sort of step, and we like to do this barefoot as much as possible, and something close by to hold on to for balance as needed, because this is not a balance exercise. So definitely have something to keep you stable so you don't fall over for this exercise. So first thing you need to do with your step is get your feet on the step. So the ball of the foot and the toes are on the step, but the back half of the foot and the heel is totally off the step. This is best to be done barefoot as much as possible. So you're going to start off with both feet equal on the step with the back half off. You're going to slowly lower down to the bottom to start with. And then we're going to use both legs equally to push all the way up. Now here's the hard part, the eccentric component, where we're going to shift our weight to the one leg and slowly lower down. And then we put the other foot back up and we go up with 2, down with 1, up with 2, down with 1. And you really want that return to the bottom to be very slow and controlled. If it's a little shaky, that's okay. You're going to try to make it as smooth as you can, and that shakiness will improve as you get stronger. Now, one thing you can do to modify, if all the way going down with just 1 is too difficult, what you can do is go up with 2, shift like 70% of your weight onto the exercising leg, and keep the toes and about maybe 30% of the weight through your other leg, and then lower down that way. Up with 2, shift the weight, keep the toes on the floor for the opposite foot, and slowly lower down. So that's a modification you can do if doing the full version all the way up and returning down with one leg is too difficult. Let me show you a side view just so you can see. Feet, back half of the foot is off. Start down at the bottom in a fully lengthened, stretched position. Up with 2, shift the weight over, slow return all the way down on 1. Up with 2, down with 1. Or up with 2, shift the weight, and then lower down. Up with 2, shift the weight, and then lower. So 2 different variations you can do depending on how challenging this exercise is for you. And definitely do on both sides if you've been instructed to do so.